Now from the windy. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. One batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. Coming to the plate.
Third baseman, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There goes Altuve. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Carlos Correa now. His past history against John Lester. He's 0 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Lester gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hold the string on it. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Hit to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And right into the shift. Gurriel scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Two out, nobody on. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
High in the air out to center field. Happ is there. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman.
He misses inside with that one, ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Zobrist, a 36-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2000. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But it goes
on to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 4 for 9. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Stepping up now, Lance McCullers. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. 2 gone. At the plate, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he is in there. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he's safe. Altuve at 3rd with 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, and he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. To short, hit hard, scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lester's 2-0 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And just a masterful job of pitching here. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras goes to get it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Standing in, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lester will check in on first. A dive, but he's back. And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Lance McCullers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on its way. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. McCann leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the move again from first. Count even now at 1-1. Bryant is over to take a look, but that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Try it one more time for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Throw won't get him. Lester sets. Here it is on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras recovers. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is in there. Now the runner's on his way home. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo takes it in. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Lester has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Here's Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hector Rondon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Got him swinging, and that will. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Zobrist going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's a .375 hitter.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is Striding in, Brian McCann. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Brian McCann.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Popped him up. Bryant backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hector Rondon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Altuve is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Into the box, Jason Hayward. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Jason Hayward. Your attention, please.
The pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, John Lester. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Kyle Schwarber is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Javier Baez, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Roberto Osuna enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. And the runner's coming home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First offering on its way. Good changeup, just missed inside.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tried to get him to reach again.
And this one's in the dirt. Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. And he struck out. Pedro Strop will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And every pitch so crucial in a tied ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it one away. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Here's George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one also hit deep to left field. Zobrist racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Murphy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. A 1 pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Breaking balls in for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result,